Well, hey YouTube, I went on ahead and lightly sanded this down, and I've now got pre-stain on it, Minwax pre-stain, and I'm going to go ahead and put a coat after this here gets done penetrating. I'm going to go ahead and put a coat of golden oak stain on it just to even it all up some. I say I didn't really want to put stain on it. I just wanted the natural color to show through. But you see there's spots like that where it's lighter in one part than it is on the other. And I thought, well, maybe if I got stain on there, it would even it all up some. I say it's still wet right now from applying the pre-stain. I got the holes filled in and sanded down. There's like those there, and that one up here. Now I'll be hopefully able to draw some grain back into those, or they might just look like knots on it by the time I get done. I'm not sure. I haven't done anything to these yet because I've still got to sand them down. I used the random orbital sander on this with some 220 grit sandpaper, and you can see where the bottom's still dry. I'm not going to do the bottom. Of course, like I say, it's not going to show on anything. So I might go ahead and clean it up with a little bit of the pre-stain, but I'm not going to stain it or anything. Anyhow, just showing you a little bit more progress on the thing. And like I say, when I get all this done, I'll tape this off and repaint the inside white and get all the gunk cleaned out of it with a shop vac or something. I have sanded down on the sides over here where it was rough from having all the stripper and stuff that ran down and whatnot. So these are all smooth again. And I'm going to sit down and have a cigarette, and by the time I get that done, I'll get up and wipe whatever pre-stain is left up, and then I'll start stirring the stain and getting ready to stain it. Okay, well, we're back, YouTube. I forgot to mention that I did tack cloth it after I sanded it before I put the pre-stain on. I got all the excess pre-stain wiped off, and I've got a layer of golden oak stain on it now, and here's about how it turned out. It's still wet. I haven't wiped the excess stain off yet. I just brushed it on with a paintbrush, but I think it really brought the grain out, like made it pop like I wanted it to. If I can get it up close enough there, you can see. I mean, it really just brought it right out good. So it's just coming up real awful good. I'm not worried too much about that Wilson tag there. I've got a reproduction one coming. If I can't get it cleaned off and polished up good and looking good, I'll just take it. I know the reason it looks so dark over here is because we're on the dark side and there's not much light. I mean, you can see it's not as dark as what it appeared to be. If I back off of it some, and like I say, I mean, I need to get lights on this side of the shop. I've just got the one light bulb there. Whereas over here I've got a whole bank of fluorescents, and I got lights back there and whatnot, but over here it's just kind of dark. So like I say, I'll go ahead here in just another minute or so and get out another towel and start wiping this down. There's a little bit of green left there, but there just wasn't nothing I could do about that. I tried to get that off, but it just, the only way I could have got that off was to remove wood, and I just didn't want to do that. So it'll be hidden by the cabinet door anyhow, so I'm not too worried about it. Like I say, I mean, I'll go ahead now and take a towel here, and we'll start wiping the excess off. Seeing how it looks after I get the excess wiped off here. I think it's still looking pretty good. You can see I'm getting a lot of it up, the wet stain there. I'll go ahead and shut the camera off and just finish this off and then show you how it looks when I... Oh, well, okay. Apparently I had the damn thing on standby, I'm sorry. I've got this all wiped down now. I got the stain on it and got it all wiped down, and like I say, nobody's going to see the top, but I'll be able to see it. My little brother will be able to see it. He's 6'5". Like I say, it's dark over here, so you can't really see anything here, but I've got it all wiped down there and ready to... It's ready for lacquer here now. I just gotta wait for tomorrow here, give that a chance to dry, and tomorrow I'll come out here and use the tack cloth on it one more time and start putting the lacquer on. And I'll probably go with 2 coats of lacquer, and of course I've got to wipe down the inside and stuff. Like I say, I mean, I've mentioned about that before. I'll take the cabinet doors outside and hand sand those out there. I use the random orbital sander on this, but I'll take the hand sander to those doors, and like I say, I'll do it outside so I don't get any more dust flying about in here. And we'll show you what that looks like here when I get them done, and I'll be ready to put the stain on them, and then a day after that I'll come out and start lacquering the doors. I say, if I can, I'll hang the doors so I can just spray them with them being upright instead of laid down like that. I'd feel a lot better about it. All right, well, this is Gary signing off. Thanks for watching.